Well, good morning, my fellow automotive adventurers. I hope you're having a wonderful weekend. Hope you have a great day ahead of you. Today is a simple video. We're talking about the support we're going to be able to provide to the people of Central and Eastern Kentucky, thanks to you folks out there watching. A couple of weeks back, the flooding in that region came on my radar. Actually, thank you to Bill Hoskinson for the share of what was going on down there, and that Gina Rose of the Kent Rose Foundation, who we are attached to because she's the person that does our shirts, was our boots on the ground down there. She was the person that was surrounded by people who are immediately affected with it. The friends and family and neighbors that are in her area are the ones that are most affected by it. And unfortunately, it really hasn't gotten a lot of media and national attention. So just like we did with the people of Western North Carolina when they got hit by Hurricane Helene, I decided to pledge my revenue from the YouTube channel to be able to help support the people of that region in Kentucky, in Eastern and Central Kentucky. And how that works, just a quick brief explanation, is when you watch a YouTube video, you watch the ads that are on it. The longer you spend on that video, the more revenue that YouTube creator generates, the more money I make, essentially. So once I did that, I decided I needed to put out as much video content as I possibly could that would keep people as engaged as long as I possibly could. Now, fortunately, I also at that point in time was working with Mr. Bob McVeigh. Get well soon, Bob. I hope you're doing well. Who graciously allowed me to come up and do some filming at his shop of other customers' builds going on his dyno. And dyno content does well, and Uncle Bob content does well. And fortunately, it worked out. We did some very good viewership, especially for this channel that's not quite even over 9,000 subscribers yet. We got some very good viewership on those videos, and that very good viewership generated some good money. And I'm donating everything from the moment I said that until the beginning of March 1st. I'm going to give all that money to Gina Rose and the Kent Rose Foundation, and they are going to put that money to work. Now, unfortunately, it's not a gigantic fortune. It's not. I'm a small YouTube channel. I'm a small, impactful kind of guy, but I want to try to lead by example. I want to try to put myself out there as an example of what you can do if you happen to have a sizable YouTube channel. There are incredible things that you can do. Not just the enrichment of yourself, but you can enrich those that are around you. And I'm not trying to blame anybody. I'm not trying to guilt trip anybody about that. I'm just saying that this platform that we have here on YouTube gives you the ability to do really great things. So, with that said, I have decided to go a little further with this. I've changed my mind. I'm going to match the amount of revenue that we made from our video as a donation. I want this money to go and make as much impact as possible, and I am extremely proud of those that watched the video, that watched this last one. If you didn't watch it, please go back and watch it. I'm very, very thankful for Bob and for everybody that watched the Bob videos with the dynoing, because it's undoubtedly the most successful videos that I do on the channel. So thank you, sir, for letting me come up and doing that. It's directly impacting the amount of support that we can show to these people. So I'm going to match it. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to give out of my pocket the same amount of money that we made out of the channel. So with that said, let's talk about it. I'm very transparent on my analytics, and I want you guys to all understand what this is doing and how this is working. So this is February the 19th. This is when I put out the video about automotive YouTubers. Let's step up. And I promised my revenue from the channel. Okay? So that day we made $22.26. And you could see the next day made $8.61. I didn't put a video out that day. The next day we made $43.27, which is a video that I screwed up when I was filming. I don't want to get into that. That was kind of an upsetting day. And then the next day I didn't put up a video, and it went down to $13.52. And then we start getting into the Uncle Bob stuff. And we spent our weekend up there doing dyno stuff. And these are a couple of quick succession videos that did pretty well. $58.53. And then I put out another video, so you have both of these videos kind of working together. $94.49. And then I put out another video, and those are all three kind of rolling together. $115.42. Put out another video. This one didn't do quite as well, and it didn't carry the original video much, so $95.69. And then this was when I didn't put out a video this day. And then this is the day that I put out the video about partnering up with Kent Rose Foundation and being down there in Eastern Kentucky. And we made $29.25 that day. So for the grand total of this time period, we made $505.12. Now, as I said, that's not an enormous amount of money, but it is money that can be impactful. It can go towards people that need things, whether it's just simple things like shoes and blankets and toys for kids and whatever it possibly could be used for. Gina Rose is a wonderful, wonderful individual, and she is connected to everybody down there. Everybody knows Kent Rose, and everybody knows Gina Rose. So she's going to be the person that's going to be able to put this money to good use. So, as I said, I'm going to match that. So $505.12, $505 out of me. That's $1,010 and a quarter. And I think with $1,000, we can make some impact. I think we can do something about it. This is not something that I know that this channel is all about, and by the analytics, I can tell that most people don't really tune in for this kind of stuff. For those of you who do, I really, truly appreciate you riding along with me on these things. I know it's not the automotive content you want to see. I know it's not the Bob stuff you want to see at the dyno, or me wrenching on my hot rods. But I'm trying to use this channel to be just a little bit more and to kind of make a positive impact in the world, because I see and I know about a lot of the things that are out there that are not great. And non-denominational. This isn't about belief. This isn't about politics. This isn't about anything like that. This is just supporting your fellow countrymen. That's all there is to it. I'm trying to use my platform, my little tiny growing platform that we have here on Automotive Adventures, to be able to reach just a little bit further, a little beyond just entertaining and maybe educating and doing a little bit of actual good in the world. So for those of you who have been here before, I truly do appreciate you guys coming back. For those of you who are new here, this is not what I normally do, but I wanted to make this video. I wanted to give you guys an update as far as where we were, how we did, so you guys can understand. If you are interested in automotive content that's got a little bit more of a spin on it as far as being able to help people, I've got another idea coming up in the very near future that I've got to talk to a couple of really successful younger racing folk about what they may want me to do here and get their input on this. But I got something else in mind that I want to try to lean into in March, April, May. Hopefully we don't have any more, oh God. Hopefully we don't have any more natural disasters in this country that I've really got to kind of focus on, and we could kind of direct this support towards something a little bit more automotive. So that's coming up in a future episode. So if you are interested in this kind of thing and you want to be involved in the team, click on the subscribe button. It doesn't cost you a thing. You're just going to get notifications about videos. I would appreciate it if you watched. The revenue that we generate off this channel is going to be able to go directly, not just for paying for my projects and the things that I do, but also for doing good things for good people. So that's my own preach, my own speech. Okay, so I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you again for all of the viewership over the last 2 weeks or so that we have generated revenue on the channel. I love all you guys so much. It's because of you that I'm able to do this. It's because of you that I have the ability, and I hope that we get a bunch more people on the team that support us and want to see what we do. So I got a lot of things coming up here in the next week. I've had a very long week, but I promise I'll get back to automotive stuff very shortly. Thanks for being here. I love you. Take care. Bye-bye.